Hopefully the audio is good. Elgato seems way high, maybe?
I gotta wait for gameplay stuff plus you. That's a neat little background. She's got this interesting tattoo on her back there. Oh, it went away.
Oh, yeah, the art in this game is pretty cool. Okay, so I never did start a game on here.
Primal.
The most generic name possible. Okay, so I guess it's not going to give me the sizzle reel. So I'm going to flip back to the menu so you can check that. So I can check the audio level.
Okay, say stuff.
Testing. Looks. Yeah, it looks like now OBS has my Elgato as a separate audio device rather than coming through the desktop, which is kind of weird.
That is weird. I think it'd be alright though.
Doesn't sound too loud.
No, it doesn't sound too loud. I'll let you know when things kick in. That's really the best way to kind of test it.
Alright. Yeah, so I don't know how to do it now, but if there's a way in OBS, I could probably record our audio separate from the game audio, at least through my Elgato, if I'm using my Elgato. So then if I run into more copyright stuff, it might be easier to separate out.
Right.
So might have to look into that, because now that they're cracking down more on Twitch and YouTube.
Fuckers.
Let's see, yes, I do want subtitles. English. Status, dynamic brightness. I'm gonna bring it up a little brighter because this is a very dark game. That all looks fine. Yeah, let's go with that. So yeah, I never hear anyone talk about this game, but this is like apparently a Sony first-party game back on the PS2.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, when you say Primal, I think Primal Rage.
Yeah. Which this is definitely not.
No. It's entirely different.
So I think this is San Francisco. That's the Golden Gate Bridge, I think. Maybe. But you don't spend much time in the city actually.
Kinda looks like the Diablo font
Yeah.
being used.
Ooh, we got some growly monster POV. got a nightclub again. Some nice PS2 character models with PS2 character animation.
Are you controlling that guy right now?
Nope, this is all
never
cutscene.
mind.
It has a
Apparently they have
rather
Captain America in their band.
yeah. Oh yeah, is that an American Shield drum or? His lips are not synced with that song.
No, they are not.
Oh, there's our big scary monster.
And unless they have a second guitarist, oh yes they do. Okay, I was gonna say, like, there's no way that's actually being played.
No, they got 3 guitarists and a drum player. Which seems like overkill.
I mean, not really. It's technically 2 guitars, probably 1 rhythm, 1 lead, and bass guitar.
Oh yeah, you gotta have the bass. You have to have the bass guitar.
Say, mister, are you one of them badass rock
That water looks like face paint.
Sorry, baby. Hey, Lewis, what's up? Well, maybe you never checked out your
Oh, say.
before, but you guys don't exactly share the same family.
I mean, you don't exactly look too thrown yourself, but...
Ooh, that reminds me. Grab your money and let's split. We gotta go visit the landlord. Come on. If we don't pay him tonight, we're gonna be living in a box.
Excuse me?
I'm 21.
Where did that come from?
Too old to be living like a box. Plus, I'm gonna need study space once I start college. No autographs. Creep.
Those definitely weren't human hands. Yep, yep.
Looks like Nemesis.
And
Sort of.
there goes his head.
Ooh! Well then.
I think they're gonna need to hire a new bouncer.
That's for sure.
Oh, trip over the homeless guy. I don't know if it's... Well, she's dead. I don't
So,
know
like-
if it's the PS4 version or what, but the audio is slightly out of sync with the visuals.
Might be just how the game is.
It could be. It's been a while since I played it on the PS2.
So I gotta say, like, obviously I haven't seen much or know really anything about it, but this looks on the level of cheese like Dino Crisis from PS1.
Is this your Jane Doe?
Okay, yeah. Yep.
Into
Feel like
next
this
door.
is this generation's
She's a fighter, though. I've lost plenty with injuries less than hers.
Dino Crisis.
Broken ribs, lung punctured in 2 places, electric spin.
I think I
Well,
started
What'd you do?
playing
Right
Dino
foot?
Crisis.
Yeah,
I never
she
got very
left
far in
some
it.
nightclub with her boyfriend.
It's
wanna-
so bad
Down
though.
jumping.
I kind of want to try the like fan-made like remake remaster port
He's in
that I
the
think
room
someone
with
that it's out there.
So,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think?
50-50.
Come on, Papa. There's a coffee and donut downstairs. Need your attention.
I don't know. I think the lady dying in the hospital bed needs your attention more.
So, quick side note. I think before you switched games, the title still mentions the stuff for Xenogears. title/game.
Well, it says Primal on my end.
Does it?
Yeah.
Let me
Yes.
refresh it.
I just updated it again.
That
Okay, there we go.
was one freaky dream.
Okay, so
This,
I guess we're waking up now.
what the hell happened?
Outside of our body.
Oh my god. I'm dead? No, 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 I don't want to be dead. Things were just starting to work out. Lewis and I were just...
No, Lewis was breaking up with you,
Lewis,
and now you're dead.
what happened to us? Huh? What the hell are you? A bit short for the Grim Reaper, aren't ya?
You're not dead, Jennifer, but if you don't be quiet and listen to me, you soon will be. My name is, well, let's say
Okay.
you can call me Scree. I've been sent
Little
to find
gargoyle
you,
man.
to show you some very important things and to enlist your assistance.
Right. Well, Scree, glad I'm not dead.
How do you know you're
First,
not
you better
dead?
explain how come I'm looking down on myself. She is creeping me out.
Your corporeal form, the one still lying
The little
there,
goblin man just showed up in the
is
hospital
very
room and
weak,
just says you're
close
not
to
dead. How do
death,
you...
perhaps, but
That
not
still
yet
sounds like you're
lost.
dead.
That is only part of you. The other part, your spirit. That's you. I set it free from your body so that we could talk. In fact, now that it's free, you'll find you can travel to
Oh.
places you've never even imagined.
Cool.
Right. So, I'm like an astral projection or something.
Essentially, yes.
So what does that make you?
Or maybe it's
I
your
am a
primal
humble
form.
servant to my lady, to you,
Oh.
friend, someone you need to trust. Now quickly, you must come with me. We're both vulnerable here.
Okay, but only 'cause I'm intrigued. And you've been an astral projection.
Ooh, this is fun. I'm an astral projection.
Okay, Jennifer.
What the hell? My God. What just
It's a
happened?
Stargate.
Where are we?
Questions.
Yeah.
We're no
It's
longer
literally a
in
Stargate.
darkness. We've stepped through a rift gate.
Oh, I'm sorry, a rift gate. Definitely not a
Still,
Stargate.
As I said earlier, your spirit is no longer constrained by flesh. You have left the physical mortal world and now stand at the nexus, a convergence point for energies drawn from the four realms of oblivion.
Elder Scrolls?
Sounds like one of Lewis's fantasy novels.
This is real, Jennifer. I know you mortals think you're at the heart of everything, but believe me, you're not. Now please try to absorb all of this quickly. There really is no time to waste.
Okay, I'm trying. Just one thing, though. No matter where we are, you gotta stop calling me Jennifer. You sound like my stepdad. It's Jen.
I am to give you these. They are devices that
want
will
that
help you
weird
to learn of your true
Demon
self.
midget dude sounding like your
If my
stepdad.
lady
That's just
is
weird.
They may afford us some protection.
What am I
I
supposed
mean,
to do with this?
how she's referring to her stepdad, you'd think that wouldn't
It's
be a big deal.
vampires. They fasten around your wrists. Please, it's important that you trust me and just put them on.
I've just jumped out of my skin, left my body in some hospital, been dragged through a rift gate,
Rift Gate.
and I'm in oblivion. Van brace? Not a
Yep,
problem.
and we're going to Cyrodiil next.
Precisely.
It is Elder Scrolls.
Ooh, shiny. And pretty comfy for a paramedic.
Oblivion. I just said it.
Been made for me.
Yeah,
They were.
So,
so we go to
How do I get
Cyrodiil.
'em all?
You don't.
Talk to the what's that dude's name?
and this guy.
The thief dude, or no? If we're in this demon realm, we
This
probably
lady
would talk
you keep
to
mentioning.
that
Who is
mad
she?
god guy.
I serve a
I forget
will.
his name.
He is all that is good.
He was in like the
pure.
Oblivion
She
DLC, I
is
think.
strength
The Shivering
and
Isles.
virtue.
Right.
She is righteousness. She is nobility.
She's a person, right?
She is not a person. She is not mere flesh and bone, emotion and desire. She is one of two primal forces that govern the universe. She is order.
And the other would be.
The other would be Abaddon, the embodiment of chaos, lord of corruption and decay. He is my lady's eternal foe and the reason for my being.
So dramatic.
Right. You know you're gonna have to introduce me to this Urella.
Oh, I shall, and she will be most relieved to see you. But first, I must show you more of Oblivion. Please follow me.
Scree, will all this start making sense anytime
No.
soon? Is there nothing you can say that won't leave my head spinning?
I think that perhaps your Lewis may have been brought here.
Lewis? Lewis here? You've got to help me find him.
Mystery intrigue. Her boyfriend has been brought to this weird realm.
It's gonna be a strange reunion.
Do I have a menu yet? The camera controller backwards.
Maybe you can reverse them in the options?
Come on, this way.
Apparently I don't have access to options yet.
Oh, well.
Well, so far this looks a lot nicer than it did on the PS2.
So, they got one of these.
One of these.
With the might of chaos and order eternally battling.
Did she recognize that thing, or is she just being snarky?
Here at the heart of the Nexus is where that
I would assume
drawing in the two
the
primal
latter,
forces,
given how she's been.
generating a safe parallel energy. That is the awesome.
Because unless she's like trying to make a bong joke or something,
And awesome's the
I don't know what this would look like.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
there's someone in the middle of all that.
As I said, Jen, Kronos.
Oh, so we're doing
Jeez, he's looking at me.
Greek mythology?
Hear you too.
Well, I'm sure the guy's doing a great job.
Kronos
in
is
there.
Greek mythology, right?
On there.
He's the
Yeah.
God,
he's the big head honcho father of Zeus and all
Kronos
them.
living at its heart. There are four realms in
I
the
don't
Blue Age.
recall, but I
Two
remember it
round with
from the
order
old
and two
God of
with
War
chaos.
games, which is Greek
Each
mythology,
realm
so
has
you're
its
on
own
you're on
natural
the nose with that.
eternally generating the right levels of primal energy, which is drawn into the Nexus and fed through Kronos to Orella and Abaddon. Kronos has eternally governed with wisdom and impartiality. Channeling
Though that
balance,
Kronos may have not
strength,
had a
and love.
H. I think that may have just been
Without the Nexus,
CRONOS.
Oblivion and your Mortalis wouldn't exist at all.
Yeah.
Simple as
Well,
think-
and US actually.
if I was
And
his
you
Or it
are-
could
yeah.
be either.
Kronos, I'd
It could be
find
either.
a job. Pull out the jacks and swing the hemp for a while.
For all our sakes, I trust your own sense of responsibility matches your distinctive.
So I'm guessing this Kronos is probably more related to
Distinctive what
time.
or distinctive?
distinctive inappropriate.
Jeez, I'm being heckled by a troll.
I mean, that's what they do. I suppose the internet wasn't quite around
Is he okay?
in
That
whenever this
doesn't
came
look too
out.
healthy.
I mean, wouldn't this be around the time where people
Maybe
started?
it probably would have been early internet.
Break with
Yeah.
eternity. He's secretly corrupting the kingdoms of order, strengthening the realms of chaos, foolishly rocking the Nexus like a boat about to capsize. Just look at our guardian suffering to keep control. He may not last very long. Come on, Jen, we have no time to lose.
Okay, I'm
Cool, so I
coming.
guess I'm supposed to
Don't
save the
leave me
worlds or
behind.
something?
It's funny because like the graphics, it kind of upon a quick look, it kind of looked like he was just there by sludge, but it's actually like his skirt or whatever.
Oh. Yeah, and the game is very dark in its lighting.
Mm-hmm.
It's no good. I'm gonna have to ask Scree.
Questions again. And if there's something I'd want you to ask, you never do. What, please?
These symbols.
Ah,
I presume you have noticed this.
Yes.
indeed, there is a remarkable similarity.
They are identical, you lunk. Lewis drew the design for me just out
Oh.
Yeah, you lunk.
from the symbols all over the place here.
So Lewis is secretly
Simply can't tell you.
the magic
Can't or won't.
demon creature from another world.
It's branded on you, Jen, not me. I don't know everything.
It's not branded, it's just a tattoo, goddammit. Lewis told me it was a ancient rune of protection. I just thought it looked cool.
Where did Lewis see this symbol? It's very important.
Be careful who you get your tattoos from.
Tell me. Oh, forget it. Everything else going on, that ain't gonna freak me out. Come on, little guy.
Very much seems like a Ratchet and Clank or Jack and Daxter type of vibe here.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, these are just stargates.
Where are we now?
We have entered the kingdom of Solom. Time stands still in the four realms connected to the Nexus. In this realm, it is eternal night.
Let me guess. Eternal winter?
By nature, Solom is bleak of climate, but nothing too harsh for its people. The Ferai are strong and resourceful hunters.
You say hunters?
The worlds of Oblivion are each inhabited by a different race, and yes, the Ferai are fierce, sometimes brutal, but they are fundamentally good. You're going to meet a lot worse, I assure you.
Splendid.
This is just sounding more and more like Elder
Solom
Scrolls.
and its people have always been aligned with order, providing my lady Arella with power.
You got the high elves, the dark
That
elves,
rings
the
about screwed up,
Nords.
right?
Yeah,
Yes, thanks to Abaddon's villain.
sounds legit.
His interference in the realms is drawing all the primal energy to his side and starving my lady of her very existence. In truth, neither side can survive without the other. And
Ah,
soon
yes, the yin and
everything
yang.
will be destroyed.
So the guy's trashing the status quo, creating chaos. Guess he's doing his job.
And we must do ours, so just listen. I'm sorry. You must forgive me for that, Jan. So much more will become clear to you, child, but we've so little time.
You keep saying that.
Don't sweat it. I'm fine. So what's to be done here? Let's get on with it.
Thank you, Jen. Right, now, what we've got to do here, Jen, is, I haven't the faintest idea. But
Well,
I
you're a
do
real
know
help.
Solom has been tainted by
Just
chaos,
gonna say that,
and
yeah.
we have to restore the natural order. I told you the Ferai are violent, but they live as a basically peaceful clan with rituals and art, for example, a structured society. The one crucial thing for the race is their king. In Solom, the king has huge authority, awesome strength, but he must, without fail, sacrifice himself at the height of his power and pass the throne to his heir.
It's an interesting tradition.
Gruesome.
Ah, yes, the burning crown, the traditional method of royal sacrifice. Failure of the king to abdicate his power would devastate the land and lead its people to ruin.
Ruin as in...
Precisely. The king here is heard.
Did they make a sequel to this game?
Deadly even. Always a good
No.
thing for his people.
As far as I know, this is like
Ferai feel
literally
like
the
any other
only
through
one in
eternity.
this for this
Some
IP.
time ago, he was due to relinquish
Now, the
power.
reason I ask is because your Twitch art has
And
this
he's
other
running
thing
for another
called
team.
Saints.
Is senselessly refusing to give up his rule
I
and so
d-
leading the Ferai to
I don't know if
disaster.
that's like a
So
Japanese
check it out. Cool.
title or if that's just like fan art.
A sound plan of action.
Because, like, it looks the same?
Yeah.
Like the same lady plus the partner?
Yeah. It was on the Primal Wikipedia, or the Primal Wiki. I think it was like Saints of
I'll quite
Japan
happily
or
lead the way
something like
whenever you
that. So I don't know if it's just if it's just like an alternate Japanese title. Do I have options yet?
What now then?
We need to explore, see if we can find Hearn.
Okay, so I can press select, but I don't have select on a PS4 controller because it's a share button. So what do they run me up to, the touchpad? Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, so I can control the goblin guy.
The select could be the share button.
Oh, yep, and you can turn into a statue. So he's like a legit gargoyle. So, okay, how did I get that? Okay, I'm confused. If I touch the left part of the touchpad, it swaps characters. If I touch the right part of the touchpad, I get the options menu. Okay, so I want to camera panning, camera tilting. Let's try reversed. Okay, I think that's better. So that's weird. The options button does nothing. And the share button obviously would share. So on these PS2 games, does the PS4 option button not translate to start? You have to use the touchpad?
Is that what you're playing this on?
Yeah, they ported it. They did those PS2 on PS4 classics a while back. They might have even had it on PS3. I don't, because I swear I bought this game multiple times. I bought the game on PS2 a while ago, and played it on PS2. And then I thought they also ported it to PS3, but I'm not for sure. But yeah, then when they were doing those PS2 classics to PS4, this is one of the PS2 games they brought over. So yeah, I'm playing the quote-unquote remastered port on PS4.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because like you never hear about this game, yet it's a Sony Computer Entertainment game. But like no one ever talks about it. And I thought there was some like well-known staff that were part of it. I don't remember, but I thought there was some notable developers that worked on it. If it was maybe it was like the Sony Camelot studio.
You hear those growls, Scree?
It sounds like Malkai. They're primitive, territorial beasts. Huge teeth, fearsome claws, fond of the dark.
That
Really moving.
describes
Oh, no.
it.
I suspect they'd only be interested in devouring you.
Oh, great.
So
I doubt they'd find
it's
meat
this
in Howard.
SCE Studio Cambridge,
They don't look
which
particularly-
evidently was,
Cambridge, that's what it was.
Malkai are
yeah,
afraid
and
of
it was
fire.
their
I'll
old
scout
name
ahead, see
because
if
the
I can
symbol
find
looks familiar. So I clicked on it, because
I'll
it
stay
definitely
here
looks
until
familiar.
you get back.
They're now known as Gorilla Cranbridge.
Oh. Okay. So Gorilla Cambridge, is that like the Gorilla Studios of Killzone and
That's
Horizon?
kind of what I'm looking at. So it says in January 2012, SCE announced a restructuring of its United Kingdom-based studios. With this move, SCE Studio Cambridge became a sister studio to Guerrilla Games to bring
Okay.
Guerrilla's Killzone series to the PlayStation Vita.
Oh, so they did that Killzone Vita port, which I heard wasn't awful.
Yeah, evidently they did that, Medieval Resurrection on the PSP, a Little Big Planet PSP.
Okay,
Game?
yeah, I had that Little Big Planet game. So he said these guys are scared of fire. And there's a pot in there with some embers.
Any idea what we should be doing next then?
I've got to find a way to get you through that cave safely.
Yeah, so I gotta light that pot there. But I'm not seeing a torch anywhere. Oh wait, we got another cave down this way. Oh, it's rumbling. Controller's rumbling. Please tell me there's a torch somewhere. Okay, now we're all the way out here. And apparently that's just a loop. What about this way? It just goes back around. Okay, that brings up the HUD. That's the turn to stone button. I know what the solution to this puzzle is, but I don't remember how to do it. Maybe gotta explore more outside to find a torch. Maybe I'm not supposed to do this one yet.
The more I look at this, like, demon, goblin, whatever thing with wings that's your partner, he kind of has, like, a droopy dog face.
If you need information, just ask me and I'll do my best.
Yeah, a little bit. Yep, so you can do hints.
What's next then, Scree?
I've got to find a way to get you through that
Yep,
cave
we know
safely.
that. We need to find a torch. So we can light that pot on fire somehow. I hear a fire somewhere. Oh, here's some burning pots. So this is where we came in. Full Stargate.
Right.
Oh, that's right. We can climb small ledges. Okay, here's something new.
That did not sound too friendly. Let's find another way around.
Okay, so I can't go that way.
Told you, you may not pass.
Yeah, that's how you say it in Farian. Okay, so where the heck is this torch? Oh, I want to get to the actual combat part of this. And I could have sworn that I remember lighting a lot of torches as this guy, and I thought that was like just an ability he had, that he could just pull out a stick and light a torch. But apparently not. You can turn into a rock. Okay, nope, nothing up there. I guess we'll just go all the way out of the cave here and see what's out this way. I remember several sections where you had to like explore separately as the two of them. So there's like a lot of areas that only Scree can get access to. But I don't think he has any combat abilities. Okay, now we have a fire. There has to be a torch we can take. Ah, here we go. Okay, so X is the context action.
This should keep those Malkai at bay.
Okay, so I just had to go a little bit further. I knew it had to be simpler than I was making it out. I think I went the wrong way. It's literally just called a fire cave. And now I've gone way too far off. Okay, it's over there. This game could use a mini-map.
Yeah. 100%.
I don't know if it's just this first area that's kind of big and confusing. If the later areas are more linear.
Aha! Back, mangy curs!
Don't get too carried away.
I think that's it.
There we go.
I've illuminated
Oh, I
the
got a
cave,
trophy
Jack.
and everything.
It should be safe for you to enter.
Small point.
Woot.
What should be safe or
That means
is
it's important.
It is safe.
safe? Well done, big.
Oh, now she called him big guy. So now we can go through, and I think we're supposed to go to that castle I accidentally found.
You can look at my maps whenever you like. They're updated as we progress.
Yeah, I was already looking at it when I was trying to figure out where the heck this cave was. Oh, we can kick barrels.
There you go.
Of course, there's nothing actually in them.
Link would be proud.
Oh, do we have a waypoint now? Yeah, I'm supposed to be going this way. Toward this ruined castle thing.
You know, being small and made from stone has some advantages.
It does.
Absolutely. I can climb up any stonework surface. Now that's something that might be useful to us, don't you think?
How does that
I
work?
guess.
He's made of stone, therefore he can climb stone.
Sure. Makes total sense.
Like, stone is magnetic? Okay, so I'm up here. Here we go. You just open the door.
Way too heavy. Let's try it together.
Yes, because his strength is going to make all the difference. Okay, now we're in a village. Kick some more pots.
Damn that wind.
Uh-oh.
Don't panic. I can smell
Oh.
fear.
The werewolf's coming back.
You're not on the menu here. I'll smell how I want.
Wow. The hell's that even mean?
I have no idea. So, friend or foe?
Shit.
I'm gonna guess. Not a friend.
Well, he's taking out those werewolves like nothing else, so...
Turn. Don't worry.
No
I
habla
can speak
inglés?
the demon tongue. There's Safinta, Wend em Jen, Eb em Ota Jimen Diarella, Eb Hivan Keferai, Ekta Sunsetem Rekba.
This runt would
Oh, you do
have
speak
been the
English.
envoy of the goddess Arella. You look more like a sniveling half-breed to me.
Scream. I vote we're big enough to swallow the odd insult here.
Strangers, in these treacherous times. Should I drive you from my kingdom, or leave you to the Maokai?
Trust me, Lord Hearn. We're here to help you.
Help me? I suppose you must know the whereabouts of my son, then.
Well, no.
Then you are of no use. It was a night like this when Jared went missing.
But listen, I do know what it's like.
It's
to
an
lose
oddly
someone.
English name.
My friend Lewis was taken from me. Couldn't we at least help you look for Jared?
You seem ill-equipped to be helping anyone. Take this, and you may just survive the night.
Thanks.
I have no more time for strangers. I must return to the great temple. Perhaps tonight my prayers...
Look at you, you got a
Guess
dagger.
we know what he prays for.
A safe return.
Surely that will kill the werewolves.
We can do it. Let's find this Jared.
Fine, fine, as you wish. Add him to the list.
Hey, why do you call me a half-breed?
Perhaps it's time for me to scout ahead again.
Ooh, sparkly.
I'll need Scree to help me with
Let
this.
me get that.
What you doing?
It's called a lodestone. They're important. You'll find out later.
Cool.
You are one strange critter, Scree.
I like that they subtitle this groan.
See, you gotta use the demon guy to access certain areas. Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, nice backflip there. Nice form. Could you split up Ratchet and Clank in the first game, or was that later ones?
I feel like that was later ones.
I know that was a big deal in Crack in Time. Like they even had whole separate sections with Clank.
You know, there's been so many of them now, I really don't remember.
Crack in Time, that was the one that had all those time travel things, and like Clank had like a... He had like a time wand where he could like pause and rewind.
Yeah, that's one of the newer ones.
Yeah, that was a PS3 one, I think. They kind of were going for like a Blinks time sweeper type thing, where you could like use it to solve puzzles and rewind stuff.
That
Okay,
is
now
accurate.
we're okay. This is back where we were. Okay, so you can flip all the way across the map. It just has to load for a sec. So yeah, I don't remember if there's a limit as to how far you can split them apart, but you can go pretty far. So I can't go down, so I just gotta backtrack out the way we came. It seems like we're done here. I'm trying to remember where. Okay, yeah, so we are supposed to go to that temple now. Oh boy, okay. Okay, shoulder buttons are for combat, okay. I forgot about that. Got that Devil May Cry rock music that pops in whenever you enter combat.
She attacks awkwardly.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Okay, so he's on the bridge over here, so we need to go. Yeah, we need to go this way.
I need to find a way to get Jen over here.
Oh, yes, because the bridge is out. Okay. Since I guess we can't swim.
The tree seems ready to fall at any moment.
Cool, we'll just push it over, I guess.
Should do the job as a makeshift bridge.
Let's see, so where did he push that tree over? There it is, by the waterfall. No, don't come and meet me. Wait on the other side. I'm trying to remember if there's actually any purpose to kicking all the barrels and pots. I thought there were collectibles in this game.
So many earthquakes.
The land suffers as a result of Hearn's poor judgment. Several moons have passed since he failed to relinquish his throne.
Didn't fail, Scream. How can he let go when there's no heir to take over?
Of course.
Did you not think of that?
Finding Jared could be the key to restoring the balance in Solon.
I mean, I guess he does have literal rocks for brains, but it seems kind of obvious that he wouldn't be able to do the passing the throne when he doesn't have an heir.
Right.
Is this a door I can open? Oh, yep, slide over the doorknob.
Damn. We'll have to find another way in.
Such edgy language. Oh, I can just literally go in behind it. Does it open from this side? Yep.
Good job, Jed.
So I guess Scree couldn't go through the crack, maybe? Can you take this? Yes. Okay. So now we're in the burrows. I forgot how long this game takes before you get to the actual combat part of it.
I was gonna say, like, doing anything.
Yeah.
You've really only fought so much stuff so far. With her little weird leap to attack people.
We should ask these tribesmen if they know anything about Jared's disappearance.
Shoot.
I would assume the king would have already asked them.
Beagni, nedi vasus agat de keep gatsikot voludek Jared?
Anot bot kapki. Ognon kianol hulidon vumila papot vern klumpa. Obsa kernas Jared.
This reminds me of KOTOR talking to the aliens.
Apparently Jared used to
What, did
hunt
they
here.
speak in
Some time
different
ago, the
language
locals
too?
heard a terrible fight.
Yeah. The
Everybody seems-
most of the aliens in KOTOR speak in their alien tongues. They just have like subtitles of what they're saying.
Gotcha.
But they don't actually. They didn't. I don't think they actually like use any, like an actual language for them. Like they didn't like use any. I don't even know if Star Wars has like official alien language that you could translate. They literally just like recycle a bunch of specific alien noise clips
Right.
over and over. So you like hear the same repeated alien noises multiple times. So it's interesting because then they actually sound like in some of the Star Wars movies, like Jabba the Hutt and Greedo and some of those, they actually do sound like they do in the movies.
Right.
But eventually you start hearing the same noises over and over and over and over again. But this one they are actually giving you the
The wall doesn't look
subtitles, so they at least put some degree of effort into making up a fake language.
Right.
So can I not push it or attack it?
You have to push it real good.
Any idea what we should be doing next then?
A heavy object must be able to break that fragile-looking wall.
I don't know, you're a heavy object. Oh, pick up millstone. That wasn't very clear that it was interactable, but okay. We'll go with it. Oh, so I bet you I'm supposed to drop this up at the top here. They got the little rut in the ground. Oh, he just drops it automatically, I guess. Sure. We'll go with it. I forget what these glowy stones are for. I remember you collect them. I don't know why I'm breaking these crates since you don't see, it doesn't seem like you're getting anything. Please tell me you can jump up that thing. Yes, thank you.
I mean, do you have to get something? I mean, what do you get for cutting grass or breaking pots in Zelda?
Hearts, rupees, bombs, arrows.
Sometimes.
Unless you're playing Twilight Princess on hero mode, which I did by accident on the Wii U, and made that game way harder than I was expecting, because in hero mode you don't get hearts and arrows and rupees from grass and pots. And that game
Imagine
is
how that's...
that game is already kind of harder than some other Zeldas. So okay, yeah, this is the temple we're supposed to be at. No, don't drop it. Pick it back up. Well, fine then. Okay, yeah, so this is the temple we're supposed to be at. Is this where we start doing the real combat? Oh. She is fighting. Okay, so she has a she has a block and a parry. Ooh, it actually did parry it. Okay. Oops. Okay. I say, are you gonna attack, or are you just gonna sit there watching?
It's like she's got to think about it. Like, just attack the fucking thing.
So R2 and L2 each do left and right attacks, but she only has the dagger, so you can only do the right attack. R1 is block, L1 is parry. Oop.
Now this isn't a good sign.
What is it?
It's a piece of a Ferai's horn. It has an engraved tip. The symbol is similar to one used by Hearn's family.
Guess we should show it to him then.
Should we? He might get angry.
Might not like him when he's angry.
Scree, could you give me some help here?
I do not know how that door is supposed to work because it just looks like a fence somebody's stuck in front of it.
I think we'll need to split up here. I can climb down. I'm afraid you'll have to find another way.
I can shimmy, right? Yes. Okay, some more shimmy. It almost feels like a Tomb Raider game without the platforming.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like you have a little bit of combat here and there, but you're mostly like wandering around exploring, solving little puzzles and stuff. Are we gonna come over here or not? No. Why does a rock sneeze?
Definitely a first.
It's weird that he doesn't actually like climb over himself. I figured if I took the shimmy route that he would automatically climb down the broken bridge and follow me. Oh, wait, so where are we now? We got a big important bridge here. Okay, I think I remember this part.
Get down, someone's coming.
What's going on here?
Oh, it's a tauntaun.
Who's she?
Ah, it's Lady Divina.
Wait, Scree. I don't know who she is, but this does not look like a welcoming committee.
Casustis is includi vit deos jalwenari.
Die jobtupen, Bartuli alhegdiden, door Sanjip mopvedum bolhen, Dios nitju pup
It's weird they don't give you the English subtitles for their
Tupid.
demon tongue.
Dulasu sanpen.
That is a very strange decision.
No. I don't understand. Divina is known as a noble and just queen. Why would she have someone murdered like that?
Guess she ain't the gal she used to be.
The prisoner was no criminal. He was a shaman, a Ferai holy man. He He spoke of uncovering Divina's secret, and that there were others still loyal to her. We must find
Maybe
out.
if we had English subtitles, we would have known that too.
Right?
Vern knows about his wife's mean streak.
I doubt it, and I don't relish the task of telling you.
I guess that depends on what his relationship with his wife is like. Okay, yeah, so we need to go to the temple. How come I am... they don't have me on the map anymore. So I don't know where I am.
Damn. We'll have to find another way in.
Damn.
It's like Shadow the Hedgehog, where they had him swear every other line so that to prove that it was an edgy, mature game.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember this part of the game. I remember it being kind of a pain. But I don't remember if that was just because I was going the wrong direction, or if it was actually a really confusing, hard part to get through.
I guess you're about to find out, aren't you?
Yeah. So, okay, so I need to go to the Great Temple, but I don't know exactly. It's weird they don't show the map markers anymore. Okay, so I can get up in here. Okay. So this is the poor quarter now. Okay, so so I am going the right way. So we're almost to the great temple. I don't remember where it was on the PS2 where it glitched out and I couldn't go anywhere because I was stuck inside the environment.
Right.
I'm pretty sure it was like way past this, but it was in an area similar to this. Cause I think at that point I had like already gotten the like real combat upgrade stuff you get. So I was further in the story. But I know you do backtrack to some areas. Oh, so she can do an uppercut. It's not too bad fighting against the werewolves, actually.
Nope. We're not getting in this way.
Ooh, this door looks different colored. Oh, guess not.
Locked. can't move it.
Well, there would be another clip from my non-existent collection of video game characters saying the word locked.
Right?
I really want to make that video, but that would be so time consuming. Just going through all of the adventure games, point and click games where the characters say it's locked.
Right.
I swear they all say that. And it would probably be a shockingly long video. Okay, so
Damn. We'll have to find another way in.
thing is, I don't remember if you actually need to get in any of these doors or if it's just there to say, oh, hey, look at all these doors. Can't actually go in any of them. Okay, I think I was going the right way before. Because this place certainly isn't a maze. Can I? Oh, I can climb up that. They literally give you no indication of what you can and cannot climb. Okay, so we opened that door, which is a shortcut to something, maybe. Unfortunately, this camera does not like interiors.
Good old camera issues.
Good old PS2 cameras. I have to be going the right way because I am actually making progress. And I thought I remember this game being fairly linear. Okay, this looks different. Okay, that's a dead end. So yeah, this looks very temple-like.
Locked. Damn. We'll have to find another way in.
You do know that is a door knocker and not a knob, and does not turn.
These Farai sure can jump.
Okay. I want to get to the temple so I can get my cool combat upgrade. Okay, this looks very temple-ish.
seems to really like temples.
Scree, what's with the glowing stuff?
Happens when I'm close to stone figures, resonating with Feri energy. It means I can temporarily transfer my soul into any statue formed from this
Oh.
material.
Cool.
Cool! Just wait till you see me do it. Then you'll see what I'm made of. Cool.
Okay. Go ahead, that's a fine statue, a lovely glow.
Can't do it yet. I need the essence from more Feri lodestones before I can shift form.
Oh, that's what we've been
Okay,
getting those things for.
calm down. I'll take your word for it. Rocky.
Only she.
Oh, look at that.
Ah,
There's a lodestone right over here.
Ah, let me get that.
Anytime now. You have to click on it twice. So, does he just need one more, or do we got more to find? Oh, look, there is finally something in those barrels.
what'd you get?
Another one of these glowy stones.
Ah, let me get that.
Is it like charges for him to go into the statues or whatever?
Apparently.
I'll need Scree to help me with this.
Apparently need to have so many of them in order for him to possess a statue. Because he can climb on rock just fine, but in order to possess a rock, he needed a bunch of magic eggs.
Right.
So is that enough then? Maybe. A rock of many talents.
Yeah,
It's a rather
that
fitting
was
name.
Quite impressive. A rock of many talents.
Yeah, that's what the trophy said. Okay. Now I think we get our combat upgrade. The more you say it, the sillier it sounds. I think he's busy. Clears throat loudly.
Found this.
Quips and Binan, you. Why do you interrupt my ritual? What is this? What have you found? This is Jared's. Where did you find it?
It was lying in an old ruin. There was blood and signs of a battle, and corpses.
My son?
No. 3 huntsmen had fallen in combat, but this was the only sign of Jared.
I must discover my son's fate. And find those who have wronged him.
Lord Hearn, how is Lady Davina coping with your son's disappearance?
Have you talked to her lately?
My wife keeps her own counsel these days.
Well, the last time we saw her, what?
Well,
the-
never step into magic circles.
Have the gods answered my pleas, or do they mock me?
Scree, what just happened? What's he talking about? studios again.
Can you truly be Arella's champion?
Get your
I don't
paws
know,
off
I have a
me,
talking
Scree.
gargoyle, so maybe.
It is true. You don't yet hold the power, but I believe that you are Arella's chosen.
I haven't prepared her for this yet.
Then I suggest you do so quickly!
Oh, now we're getting possessed by green glowy things.
Scree, what's happening? These damn vampires are burning me.
Okay.
They're merely channeling powers that exist within you. You are part demon, Jan. You were brought into oblivion as a baby, your soul tainted by the touch of chaos. Hearn has awakened the Ferai within you. The Vambrace are merely catalysts.
And you
for
didn't
change.
mention this before?
Scree, it hurts.
Your body will be able to adopt each of the demon aspects of oblivion. The first time a form is awakened, the transition may be painful, but trust me, you will adjust.
What have you done to me?
Stay calm. You are in control of this. You may change form when you desire. There's nothing to be afraid of. Your humanity is not lost. However, you will find that the Ferai aspect has many advantages. Agility, strength, stamina, and if I dare say it, is far more pleasing on the eye. Sadly, as you may have noted with her, the Ferai aren't renowned for their good nature.
More pleasing on the eye as a demon? Okay.
I mean, he is a gargoyle.
Yeah.
So does she just not respond to that? Is this...
Shift gem between human and feral form. Yeah, see? You are a primal. This is your primal form.
I like how she has like no reaction after she transformed into a demon. It's just like, okay, back to gameplay.
It's like, oh, it hurts! Oh. Okay. That's it? Alright.
Okay, so now I actually have some real combat abilities. So... didn't exactly tell me where to go.
It sure didn't.
It just said, okay, you're a demon now, have fun.
Rift gates outside of the Nexus are a little different to those within. Before we can use this one, we must first power up the outer discs. You take one wheel, I'll take the other. We need to build up sufficient speed so that a passageway may be formed.
Okay.
So it's fast travel. Have I activated any of them? Interesting. Interesting way to fast travel.
What's next then, Scree?
How How about
But you have to do
exploring
that every
Fairlight
time. It's not very
Enterprise? There are
fast.
plenty of places to hide someone there.
Okay, it's moderate travel. Okay, so he said Huntlands. Where are those? Podge, Coliseum, Burial Grounds, Fortress. We were at the Great Temple. I'm gonna assume we were supposed to be at the temple and then just go outside, maybe? They do some clever loading masking, like Spyro does. You know, when Spyro on the PS1, when he goes through those warp gates,
Right.
and like it shows you the other part of the environment, and you literally just like fly through it and fly through the sky and then land. They kind of do the similar thing here, where you spin the wheel, it creates the picture of like the new place where you're going, and then they just get out and walk through, and then boom, you're in the new place. So they mask the load pretty well. Can I not go through here? I feel like I should go through here.
Jen, you should try leaping up here in Fair Eye Form.
Oh, I can jump now. Cool.
Bouncy.
Okay, yeah, see, now she's into it.
Bouncy.
I'll need Scree to help me with this. I'll need Scree to help me with this.
They don't really change her voice that much.
Yeah, you think she'd sound more beastly or something?
Certain stones in Oblivion are highly charged with the essence
Like,
of
you
the
can
land.
kind of tell there's a little bit of distortion on
I'm
it,
able to harvest this energy.
but
I believe it will
not
be
as much as I
of
was
use to
expecting.
us. More specifically, to you.
How so?
I'm able to absorb the energy that you will need to maintain strength in your demon forms. I can also drain this energy from the corpses of your foes.
Cool.
A bit morbid.
Yes, well, I'm sure you'll come to thank me for it. You know you can summon demon energy from me whenever you need it, okay?
So he is her walking battery. Okay, I assume this is where I'm supposed. Okay, yep, this is where I'm supposed to be going.
This guy has a nasty habit of like, oh, by the way.
You're actually part demon. Did I mention that before?
Those claws are pretty cool.
Yeah, a lot better than the stupid knife.
Little like psionic blade or whatever. She still like looks like she hesitates a bit in combat, which is weird, but definitely more effective.
Yeah, there's a weird delay where it doesn't really feel like you're playing off combos per se. Because like the R2 and L2 do different attacks, but you can't chain them.
Right.
Like the Like the L2 is basically like a strong lunge attack, and then R2 is your basic combo that you would mash repeatedly, and sometimes it seems like she does combo attacks and other times it doesn't, so I'm not sure if there's like if you're supposed to be like holding specific directions to get her to do different attacks, like a 3D fighting game. Or what.
Doim en das is ook Joanna binnen Shady Vode Yard Volvo Tabakuni. Enda dit van Setbook Shakti Pagani Mount. Naka. Tijadi Ospium Gilly and Velmin Papa Potanogi. Ronald Lirot, all Hills Honey. Lin really, Eos Lapolga Cetus. Lin really, Eos Trapolin. Lin really, Eos Binan Bolsidi. Lin really, Eos Vapolga Cetus. Lin really, Eos Capolin.
Did he put him to sleep?
Eos Binan Bolsidi. Two are come.
Oh, I guess not.
Sorry to interrupt you there.
Venboft eoso trilacrum.
No further.
We saw your fire, that's all.
We're kind of asking everyone. Have you seen Prince Jared? We're trying to find him.
Spit it!
Personal space.
I spit it. Why didn't you ask?
I guess you haven't seen him then, huh?
Nobody approaches the sacred necropolis. Even princes. Be warned. Keep away.
We must travel no further. The necropolis is sacred to the Pharaoh.
Duh! Jared's vanished. Of course he'd never be seen in a place where nobody ever goes. We've got to check it out.
Weird how you don't have your demon form in the cutscenes.
Agreed.
Ah, let me get that.
But it doesn't make the non-voice change as weird that way, I guess.
You okay there, Scree? So I'm assuming we are going to the necropolis whatchamajigger. Though we don't have a waypoint yet. Oh, more werewolves. Okay, X changes your lock on. That's weird.
They chose a face button for that?
Apparently.
That is a strange control scheme.
I mean, considering your attack buttons are on the triggers.
Right. So, like, if you're already a beast, why do you need, like, psionic claws of sorts?
Because they're her vambraces, which channel her demon energy to make magic claws.
It seems kind of redundant.
Because she's only half demon, I guess?
Sure.
So you gotta have the psychic claws.
It is Devil May Cry. It's half demon.
Next question.
Hey, Scree.
How do I
What do
get...
you think we should be doing now?
The shaman warned us away from the sacred burial grounds, but a forbidden area would be the perfect hiding
That's what I
place.
said. Okay, now next question is... Okay, that's the transform button. Very dramatic. It's like Majora's Mask. So like, how do I drain the energy from him that he said I could drain? He said I could drain the energy from him, but it didn't say how. Okay, so this is the camp. I'm assuming we just go through here, we'll find the necropolis. Maybe.
My guess is you'll find out about it when it's too late. Seems to be a theme of sorts.
Yeah, the little tutorial things do seem to always pop up rather late. Okay, this is back where I came from. Based on the sizzle reel thing for this game, I feel like they start you off in the most boring area of the game.
Yeah. It's a strange decision considering the type of game it is.
Because like the trailer has a bunch of like, it looked like there's like a steampunk area, there's like an underwater area, which that could be nightmarish depending on how that's handled.
Right.
And then there's, forget what the other area was, but there, like, it gives you there's little preview clips of like the different areas and like the different demon forms you can take, and this seems like it's probably the most boring of them all.
It's quite possible.
Definitely the most generic, as
Like
far
I'd
as
assume by the time you oh, I'm sorry.
just by the environment,
Jen, this is an energy
it's just
fountain.
like generic
I can draw
dark
vital
forest.
energies from it, vital to your survival.
Okay.
So yeah, what were you gonna say?
Oh no, I actually forgot what the hell I was gonna say. Oh no, that you would, I would assume by those points you'd have more moves in your arsenal.
Yeah, you would think so, or each form just has a different standard attack button, which is possible too. I don't know if the combat system gets any more complex, or if it's just... So, I am...
No.
Excuse you. I'd really like to know how to drain the energy back out of him. Because I still have partial health in demon form. And there's all these juicy corpses with glowing energy that I would like to take.
What now then?
The shaman
Yeah,
warned
we
us
know, we know.
away
Any idea what we
No. No.
Well then give her her energy back if you're full.
What now?
I think this is the way we're supposed to be going. Maybe. There's an earthquake, so that must be good. Oh, finally a waypoint. Wait, you're not werewolves. You're supposed to be the good guys. Ow. Okay, I could use some health now, Scree. Ow. To execute... Oh, I have finishing moves.
Finish him!
Ow. Okay, I'm almost dead. Can I disengage from combat? Is that a thing I can do? Apparently not.
This is not looking so great for you.
Yep. Oh boy. Okay, so I go back to human form then? Is that all? Because that's not very good either. I just
Yeah, so now you can jump at them with your dagger and do even less. Sounds great. Like, I'll get you. Such a weird attack.
I hit him with my fist. Ugh, my glow fist. Oh, she did some karate. Oh. He's actually pretty good with that dagger. Wow. Okay. Just plunge that dagger right down the middle.
Yeah.
So you're gonna tell me how to get my energy back now, Scree? I'd really like to know. Okay, you just gotta hold the button. Okay. I feel like I'm doing a Kamehameha. Be really nice if the game would have told me that's how you recharge your energy. Okay, so back this way. So did you find more corpses to drain? Cool. I guess it's transformed as we're getting to the waypoint. And I should probably save.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's getting to that point in time.
Yep, about. So we're almost to the waypoint and a new fast travel point. So hopefully that'll be a good place to stop. Oh, we got guys with arrows.
You don't have any ranged options, right?
No. I don't seem to have a dodge either.
Which is really weird for this kind of game.
Oh, he shot his own guy. Ooh. Those literally are finishing moves.
It's your fatalities, man.
Okay, Scree, I need some energy.
No.
So I figured out you can disengage from combat. But I do not appear to have a dodge, which is unfortunate. There you are.
Let me get that.
Yeah, you do that. And then you want to drain this dude too? Hey, Scree, come over here. Or I can just switch, I guess. Okay, so it looks like I possessed that statue and opened the door. Okay, here's the fast travel. Okay, so we've activated this fast travel thing, so that should be a good place to save and quit. So that was interesting. I forgot how long that opening part was before you get the actual demon form and real combat.
Definitely a slow start, but the combat looks interesting enough to keep you going.
Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to keep streaming this one next week because I think I looked it up and it's about as long as Third Birthday was, so it's not like crazy long. And hopefully the later worlds are more interesting than the first one.
Right.
Because it really does seem like they start you off with the most boring, bland level. Which is kind of unfortunate because of all the stuff like the sizzle reel I have on the stream. Some of the other places you go to, like it shows that there's some kind of like ballroom scene where it looks like she's in like a big Victorian dress throwing a whip around.
Right.
And there's the underwater swimming with a bunch of tentacles things and some kind of like marsh area. So might have to keep doing it. Maybe break it up with Xenogears as long as it doesn't get blocked by Squeenix.
Right.
Like my Third Birthday one did. Because from what I've seen and what I looked, some people have like remastered the opening cutscene in like 8K using some like AI algorithm. It does look interesting. Fight robot mechs, dethrone god, whatnot. Oh yeah, here's the sizzle reel they give you. And this is like the main theme of the game. It almost looks like she has an invisibility form. Oh, giant crabs. Gotta cut off that swear in the trailer.
Right.
We got some whips. Yeah, see, all the rest of the areas look really interesting. Little fountain of blood. Yeah, maybe do this next week again. Maybe get to something more interesting.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be doing Phantasy Star online tomorrow or Thursday?
Yes, tomorrow.
Okay.
Thursday, I have no idea yet.
So to try and hop on for some more of that. And I have all of next week off, so
Neat.
might do a few extra streams. Maybe try to level up some more in PSO.
Right.
Don't have anyone to raid with, so guess we'll just cut it off there, and hopefully none of those cool rock tunes get claimed by Sony.
Right.